Hello and welcome back to part 2 of our apartment building tutorial. So in part 1 I finished kind of the corner unit, and now we're going to move on to one of the middle units. Okay, so moving on to our smaller unit in here. So again, I'm going to use all the dividing walls. I'm going to use the dark grey concrete, or light grey concrete rather, I keep saying dark grey. Although maybe we're going to have to replace this elevator wall here if we do that. So actually I think I am going to use white for this one, and maybe we'll do our interior walls out of the light grey concrete instead. Shake things up a bit from the last one, how about that? Okay, so interior walls, they're all going to be replaced and done in light grey concrete, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that right now. And then, as ever, we're going to use our light grey wool and just put that on top of all our doorways, and that'll just make it nice and coherent throughout. In fact, we're not even going to leave that as a doorway. This is just going to all be like open, place to place. So perfect. Okay, so again, the first thing I'm going to do is the kitchen. I think the kitchen on this one is going to go right at the end. Lots of nice natural light to go by the kitchen that way. So we're going to go 5 blocks on both sides, and that's going to be our kitchen. And then our dining area is going to go in this bit. We can actually have a bit of a bigger dining area here, and a bigger bathroom. Actually, we just sacrificed a bit of bedroom room is all that we sacrificed for all of that. So again, I think we're going to go 2 blocks of cabinets over each bit. Okay, so now that we have that, we can actually put a bit at the end here as well, just a bit of extra work space. I don't think we're gonna, no, we're not gonna put anything there. We're gonna put our sink here, I think, and we're gonna put our oven here, and then this actually leaves us room here for a fridge, which is great. So I'm gonna go ahead and put in the sink right now, and that's super easy. We just go boom and boom, and then we just need a draining board. And perfect. So then our oven is going to go in here, so we know we have to delete those 2 blocks, and then we want to get our smoker, and then we want to get our stone stairs and diorite wall. So stone stairs and diorite wall. And what a beautiful oven. So now that leaves tons of workspace in this kitchen, which I like. So we're going to put in the same fridge as we did in the last one, fridge freezer type thing. So smooth quartz for that, and then 2 levers that we're going to just kind of put as a handle. We could even make a double one on this one. If you want to be super fancy, maybe we will. We're going to be super fancy, and we're going to put a double one. Just like that. Or if you wanted to, actually, I guess it'd be more realistic for what we're doing if you put the double doors here, and then you got the bottom to be a freezer rather. You could put like buttons or something. I don't know. Just playing around. There you go. So it's not a bad looking kitchen right now. And then I'm gonna put oak. In fact, maybe we want to use stone buttons. Does it look like a metal handle on everything? And we're just going to put buttons on all our cupboards, and we're going to put just something as a worktop. I forget what I used in the other unit. Okay, we used dark grey carpet, so we're just going to go ahead, getting lost, there we go, go ahead and put that on top of everything here. Okay, perfect. So now that is a nice little kitchen, we can put a nice little dining area in here. So again, we're going to use our end rods to cheat a bit of light into this place. And I think I'm just going to continue with the grey carpet that I've already got. So we can go for a bigger table, nice 4-block one. And then I think we'll still only go for 2. Maybe we can get. Nah, we're just going to put 2 chairs on this one. So 1, 2. Maybe we'll move this over just to get around a little easier. Perfect, so there we go, that's our kitchen area done. We got our dining area done, so just like last time, we're going to move on to our bathroom now. So we actually have a bit more space to work with in our bathroom, which is a nice luxury. I think for this one what we can do, actually we can do something a little cooler. We can put a smooth quartz stairs in, and we're going to make kind of a shower slash bath, or actually we could even use a bit more room, we can make it go out 2 blocks. And then above that, we're going to put our shower rail. And then we can kind of cheat our shower curtain to be like that. I don't know if that looks great or not. It doesn't look amazing, but it looks okay. We can put one on the other end too. It's been pulled either side. And then we'll get our 2 faucets in. We can put one even higher here. There we go, perfect. So the next thing to do obviously is a sink, and then we're going to use the same worktop as we did in the last one, which was light grey wool. So our sink is just going to go in here, and our countertop is going to go in there, and then our toilet is going to be the same as it was before as well, which was the snow design with a white carpet on top. So I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick. And then that is the bathroom done. So here's our finished bathroom. I think that looks pretty good. So we just need a door now. So I'm going to go and steal from here, trapdoor and regular door. And actually we're going to put that here as well. Closed door. And our open door. And then our bathroom door. Just like that. And now we're onto the bedroom. So I'll put a bedroom door, and then we'll move on to that. Okay, so now we have this whole big space as our bedroom. So same as before, we're going to put a 3-block bed in. So we're going to make it the same material, the grey wool and our pillow. So that's going to be 3 blocks, so 3 by 4. So nice big old bed. And then we're going to get our scaffolding again to be bedside tables. So same as before, we need uplighters to kind of light this place up. So for that is a hopper, and combine that with end rod. So we're going to put one in this corner here by the window, and then we'll put one right here too. So this, there might not be room for a desk, so we're just going to put a dresser in, same dresser as we did last time. So I'm just going to go and steal the, there we go, the button. And then I forgot a very important thing. I forgot my sea pickle. We got to get some candles on the bedside table. So 2 candles on each one, and then yeah, we'll do it like that. And then the last thing to do for this unit rather is just to put a door in here. It's a little bit cut off by the dresser, but I think that's okay. So we just want to get our acacia door and our acacia trap door. I forget if I put it on the inside or the outside. I put it on the inside. So our acacia door is just going to go like that. Wonderful. And there we have it. So there's 2 of our units done. I think they're quite nice. So for this one, you come in, you've got the dining area and kitchen on the left, the bathroom is on the right, and the bedroom is straight through. And so now I'm gonna go and copy and paste these so that we can we should be able to fill up the whole floor apart from our big one here, and that's gonna be the next part. So again, shaders is turned off. That's just to keep things running smoothly while I world edit and record at the same time. To keep my fan from sounding like a jumbo jet, which it's not really doing a good job of, but anyway. So I think for copying this apartment, this corner one, we're going to get position 1, then we got to get position 2 can just go here, and then honestly we can just copy from here, flip it in this direction, and paste it, and that hopefully has worked for the whole thing. So we can see it's worked pretty well. I just realized I forgot to put in curtains on the bedroom on this one, so I'm just going to put some of those in. I actually can't put many in, so we're just going to put one like that. And actually we can put there. Kind of sorry looking where it can't hang all the way, but that's just what we're going to have to do. So anyway, back to checking on this side. So these have placed slightly wrong, so we are just going to have to replace that. Everything else in here, as best as I can tell, everything else in the apartment is right. It seems so weird to have it flipped the other way though, but it's just kind of where we've got the trapdoor placed above, that's not quite flipped properly. So we might have to fiddle around with that for all of them, but hopefully we're okay. So the other thing, so we've now got it facing this way, so we're now going to get it flipped in this direction, and I'm hoping that I've thought about that properly, and it'll work then for the corner piece right in there. So flip, and then again we want to come down to here and paste. And I think that's worked. Yeah, that looks like it's worked. So we're just going to again, so it's not even messed up our trapdoors this time. So excellent, that makes me happy. Yeah, sweet. So we've now got 4 of our 7 units finished. So now we want to deal with this smaller unit. So I think we're going to go position 1 right here, and then we can get position 2, can be right here, and we can just go, think about this properly, we can just go copy, flip, and then paste right to here. And we can paste it right to here as well. So first things first, we're going to just start out with this big apartment that we had and see what we can do with it, and then once we furnish that, and the plan is I'm just going to copy and paste the floor. I'm going to make this a 12-story building, so that's going to be 11 residential floors and then the ground floor. So I'll copy and paste the second floor an additional 10 times on top, and then I'll show you how to do the top of it, as that's going to be slightly different. And I'll also show you how to do the lobby. I don't know if that'll all get done in this part or if it'll take 2 parts. We'll just kind of go along and find out. So the very first thing that I'm going to do is the floor plan of our large apartment. So we kind of have these 2 bulges here, this one and this one. So I'm hoping I can fit 2 bedrooms in here, but then I'm aware of the fact that I need a bathroom as well. So this is going to be our master bedroom in here, playing around with it. Not over here, which then means that I think we're still going to put a bedroom in here, but then that leaves this kind of area as our kitchen and social area. So I realize this is a bit unusual for residential layouts to have the bedrooms on opposite sides, but there's just kind of space limitations that are forcing that in this case. I do want to put a bathroom in. I'm thinking, I don't think this will be able to fit an ensuite, so it might just have to be a shared bathroom between the 2. That could go probably right in here, and we can just make it a long bathroom like that. And then this can kind of be a kind of dining area maybe, or a lounge kind of sitting area. And then this is plenty of room for a kitchen in here. This is actually more than enough room for a kitchen in here. And this can be, I don't know, a study. We'll figure it out. That's just going to kind of be a hangout. So first things first, I think I'm just going to start off by building up these walls. I'm going to build up the interior walls to be with the light grey concrete, and the kind of exterior walls, or like border walls, I guess, of the of this unit are all the white. So I'm going to put the doorway to the bedroom is going to be right in that corner right there, and we're just going to build this up to be our 4 blocks, which is our ceiling height. And then the cross piece is going to be light grey wool. That's just what we've been using throughout. And then over here, this is going to be light grey concrete again. And that's going to go over to here. I'm just going to corner this off with white concrete, as that's what the other wall is. That's just to kind of stop the awkward 1 block little nook that was going to be there. And then looking at this also, this is actually going to stay white because everything else around it is light grey. So this can all be light grey still, but the side wall there is going to be white. So again, we need our wool. That's going to go across each doorway. Oop. Each doorway just like that. And then fill this in with white. Okay, so now we kind of have our floor plan. So we have this huge kind of social area in here, which is going to be really nice, especially compared to the other units that we made already. And then this is going to be, I think this is going to become some sort of like little seating area. I might just put kind of a couch in at the back, and maybe a coffee table. No TV or anything, just because it's not really enough. There's not enough space to put a couch and a TV on any of the walls, but anyway. So what I've decided for this is this is all actually going to get moved over one block, and what the advantage of that is going to be is just that we can then widen this, and then I would like to create this as a dining area, and the kitchen is going to kind of go in this middle area here. And then my hope is that this part here can become a little bit of a living room, all very open plan, obviously. So that means that this wall needs to come up to here now, and then the bathroom is going to be moved kind of back a block, and then this one that we put in earlier is going to just get switched out with the light gray. And then all this just gets moved back by one block. Okay, wonderful. So now we have this kind of huge open space, which I really like, and then we have a bedroom on either side and a bathroom as well. So what we can do with all this now is we can begin to put in kind of a living room here. I think a kitchen is going to kind of go, I think the kitchen might kind of go either side of this, which is a little bit awkward for how big it is, but we're just going to have to make do. Maybe we could put deep cabinets in, that could work, or I might just put kind of like go round like that, maybe not as far there, and then that can be the kitchen, and then if we need it we can put in kind of a bit over here. I'm thinking maybe using this bit as the sink, just kind of like this. So you kind of walk through the kitchen, but it's also not an enclosed room, so that you can kind of access each social space without it getting in the way. So I think the oven is going to go right here. So for that, in the other units, we've just been using a smoker, and then we've been using stone stairs. Well, that was a bit of lag right there. Stone stairs and diorite wall to go above it, as kind of a extractor fan type thing. So there you go, like that. And then over here we're just going to put in our sink. For that we're just going to use a cauldron, and we're going to use a iron pressure plate, and then for the faucet we need a tripwire hook. So just to keep in the same style as all the others, I'm going to use stone buttons for the cabinet handles and all that kind of thing, and then I've been using gray carpet rather as a worktop, and so we're going to do that for everything as well. So here's our kitchen. We could put cabinets on top of here as well. In fact, maybe we will. So I'll just keep it like that. And just as a bit of light, I think I'm just going to use an end rod and put that going across the top here. It could be a bit of plumbing, or it could just be a light. It doesn't really matter, we just need it to keep this bright, as we can't use ceiling lights as we're sharing a ceiling block with the floor. So for the dining area, the reason I've widened this is because of the fact that it's not ideal amount of space. I'll be the first to admit. But what we're going to do is we're going to grab some string, and then we're going to get some carpet. We'll use the gray carpet, and we're just going to put it against the wall, which I would love it if it wasn't, but we need an extra block. And then we're just going to get our stone stairs, and that's going to be our kind of chairs around it. So we can even put 4 put 4 chairs here. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is the living room. So what I'm thinking is a TV can go here and a couch can just kind of go against this. So for the couch, I'm going to go for kind of an older style couch in Minecraft trends. That's going to be just like this. And then the TV, it's going to be very, very close to where the couch is. That's not ideal. In fact, maybe we're going to go for an even more basic style of couch. We're going to just get stone stairs and just go like that. I've got scaffolding here, one of my all-time favorite blocks. That's just going to go over there, and we're going to put a sea pickle on that. That's a nice little candle. We're going to put some curtains on this window here. So that's just going to be a white banner, and we'll put 2 of them like that, just to block some light. We'll also put curtains in the kitchen, like that, perfect. And we'll put curtains in the dining room as well. So now we need an actual TV. So for the TV, I'm just going to use the stained glass panes, and I will start it here. In fact, I think we're just going to have a smaller TV. Like that. And then I'll put a kind of thing under it. Wonderful. So I'm just going to make this into a chest of drawers. And we'll put a plant pot with a plant on top of it, just to spruce it up a little bit. Okay, so this now should be our living areas of this unit done. So we have kind of a small living room here, very open plan into the kitchen, which then leads right through to the dining room. So the last thing to do is just this balcony here. We need to put a door into it, so for that I'm just using acacia and acacia trapdoors, and we're just going to go like that, and then on the outside we just want to put one. Bit laggy, I apologize for that, but then we're just going to go like that. So now the next thing to do is going to be the master bedroom. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do while it's all in my hand in the master bedroom is just going to be put in a door again, like this. And then before I forget, I'm also going to put in curtains onto all of the windows and around by the door as well. So that's just going to go like that, and then again like that. Perfect. So our bed, I think the bed is going to go along this wall here. So all the other beds in this complex have been grey wool, so I'm going to continue that now. So I'm just going to get grey wool and then snow to use as kind of a pillow. I'm going to get scaffolding, which I've been using as bedside tables, and 4x3 for the bed, nice and big, and then a nightstand on either side and a sea pickle. So the other thing I've been doing is uplighters, which for that I've just been using kind of end rods and then hoppers, and that looks like a lamp, really nice like that. So we're just going to use you know what, we might just put another one here, and that's just to make up for the fact that there's no lighting on the ceiling, so it will just make it a little bit lighter and hopefully stop this place from becoming an absolute crazy, awful bat place. I don't know what I just said, but anyway, you got the gist. Then I think the next thing we're going to put, maybe the last thing we're going to put, is just a dresser like that, and then we'll get buttons to make it into drawers, and then the same as everywhere else in this complex. I'm actually just going to fly over and grab it. I can't get the pot. Plant in a plant pot. And we're just going to put that on there. Beautiful. So now this is just going to be our very simple master bedroom. In fact, I might run and just get some of these chairs to put on the balcony. In fact, we might put that on the balcony here too. I didn't put it on the other balconies since the first one. I just kind of forgot. And so, because this has 2 balconies, we're just going to put it kind of like there. Like a nice little bench type thing. And then that works really nicely. So now we're getting close to done. This whole floor. The next thing to do is just going to be, I'm going to work on doors because I will forget otherwise. I'm quite a forgetful person. Oh no, I didn't forget. I didn't forget a trapdoor. Wonderful. Trapdoor there, and then this one. Maybe we'll have this one open inwards, because I think it actually would open inwards. I've got all mine opening outwards, but it should be inwards. Anyway, so now we can see this is coming together real nice. We kind of have our huge social areas. In fact, I might just put a little bit of structure in here, just because it seems a little bit too open for the time period, and that creates kind of like a nice little a little hallway type thing into there. So now we have, there we go, yeah, I prefer that more, even though it does close it up, it looks more accurate. So, perfect. So, 2 more rooms to do. This bedroom right here, and this bathroom right here. So I'm going to do the bedroom first, because it is more fun. So, that's going to go there. We're going to grab our trapdoor, and that's going to go on like that. And so here we go, bedroom. This I think is going to be a dresser. In fact, we're going to put the dresser in right now, and we're going to go super quick because I'm trying to keep my watch times down a little bit and trying to not take up your guys' whole day. We'll put a plant on top because that is the rules. So plant goes on top, and then bed. Bed is the last thing to do, or not really the last thing. We'll put a desk in this one, but bed is the next thing to do. So, as always, we're going to go for scaffolding. Maybe we won't put a sea pickle on this one, because it could be a kid's bedroom, and you don't want your kids to have candles. You might burn the whole building down. So we're going to go scaffolding like that, and then we're going to put just a little desk on here. Yeah, like that. And the advantage here is we can actually tuck their chair in, so it doesn't take up the whole thing, just like that. And we'll get birch trapdoor and just put that on top of all of the things. Although that doesn't look great, so we're going to actually shake things up a little bit. They can have their very own unique chair. We'll go like that. Perfect. So to keep this from looking like a prison cell because of all the grey, we're going to put a painting on their wall. So there we go, there's a painting. I'm thinking just like a two blocks long, 1 block tall, so we're just going to outline that, and wonderful. So the last thing to do is just put some lighting into this room, which I definitely forgot about, so it might end up as a very dark room. This definitely will be a spot for one. Except we want the hopper to go on top. There we go. Wonderful. And I guess we'll squeeze another one in here. I'll put it here so I don't interfere with when I go to put the curtain on their window. Excellent. So now, as I just said, it needs a curtain on the window. So we're going to put a curtain in on the window. I got a door, not a banner. Nice. Oh, I had the banner, I just was on the door. Cool. So now we have this whole room done. Nice little bedroom. So that leaves the very last room on this floor. This whole floor as this bathroom right here. So I'll put the door opening that way. Beautiful. So we're just going to go the same as we did on the smaller bathrooms that we've already done in this, which is going to be just a shower cubicle. We're not going to get the whole bath and shower, even though it probably should because there is a kid here, potentially a kid here. There's a second bedroom here. So that's just going to be 1, 2, and then 3, and then the other one can go on this side, just like that. Lovely. And I kind of cheated before and put in an end rod as a shower rail type thing, a shower curtain rail, even though you can't actually have one, but it just provides light to the bathroom. So we kind of need light in our bathroom, especially when there's no windows. So sink is up next. All of our other worktops, they have been made out of light grey wool. This one is no exception. We're going to put it in just like that. And then the last thing to do is a toilet. So just 7 layers of snow and then a carpet on top, and there you go. You have a big old beautiful bathroom. It's actually not big, it is very small, but it is a beautiful bathroom. So this is now, I forgot a door. Did I forget to put a door on the bedroom, even though that was when I went and got the doors? I told you I was a forgetful person. Perfect. That is it. It is done. The big room is done. So now I'm just going to go and switch over so I can use World Edit again, and I'm going to show you guys how to really just kind of absolutely plow through getting this done, and we're going to add the other 11 floors in just a moment. Okay, so now is the exciting and fun part of this whole thing, is the copy and pasting. So we want to make sure that we're kind of this in-between floor block here, and we want to go position, or we don't want to go position 1 there, we want to go out a block because it goes out a block over there, and go position 1, and then we want to get position 2 on the other corner. Position 2, excellent. So then we want to set somewhere, so we're going to be copying from here, so we want to just put a block there so that we can paste on the next level. So we're going to go /copy, and then we're going to go paste. So we're going to 12 stories, so this is our 3rd story we just did, so this will be our 4th one, and so on until we get to our full 12-story building that we've been looking at, or looking forward to, rather. Okay, so when you've done the number of floors you want, just go ahead and break all of these oak bits that I put in the first place, just to paste, and then you can admire your massive high-rise now. So you can see it's really looking just like the real thing. So the last thing that we're then going to do is we're going to put a top to it, and then I need to furnish the bottom floor and kind of make a few changes to that